In this video, I'm going to answer the questions you guys had in your emails, so please make sure that you stay till the end. I have a lot of things to say that are not easy to deliver, but I just feel like with every ounce of me that I have to share this message. There's no easy way to say what I'm about to say. There's no pretty way to say this, but we've had thousands of people visit Thunder Canyon, and the sad reality is that a lot of them, a surprising number of them, really didn't have good motives. And it takes time to get to know who's here, who's who, and why you're here, and what you're after. It takes time to separate the wheat from the chaff. But a surprising number of people have come here with ulterior motives. They weren't here for the purpose of community, they were here for their own selfish self-interest. And after everything we've been through, I feel a huge responsibility to protect our community. I feel a huge obligation to protect what we worked so hard to build. So the overwhelming response that we got from our last video, where we were talking about homesteading at Thunder Canyon and our long-term leases, it was like a tidal wave of emails that it was just, I mean, thousands of emails. People were just asking questions, valid questions, great questions, you know, about what that looked like. And I think that makes it really clear that obviously we hit a nerve. It's like relief that we're not crazy. You guys also want to be away from the big city. You guys also see the insanity happening. You guys also crave this more simple type of life, maybe reconnecting to your food and the importance of God, you know, putting God first. You know, in the emails, you guys had a lot of really good questions, but the reality is that if you were a member, you would already have the answers to these questions. You'd already know if you remember. It kind of felt like the whole world turned its back on us when my husband decided to have a spiritual experience on YouTube in front of all to see. We got inundated with this negative feedback of stick to RVing, stop talking about God, stay in your lane, you're doing this all wrong. And it was a really trying time for us. The only reason we're still here today is because of our founders and advisory board. They stuck with us and had our backs when no one else did. You know, and admittedly, I was even questioning my husband's soundness of mind because I felt like he was putting our financial stability at risk. But the reason I'm still here and the reason I support him is because at the end of the day, he might be crazy, but he's right. The emperor has no clothes on. I mean, things are wild. He just saw it before everyone else did. And I get it. I'd be thinking the same way. It's like the rain doesn't stop, the rain doesn't stop, the rain doesn't stop. And now all of a sudden the ark doesn't look like such a bad idea. So I get it. So why don't you come out for a weekend first and see if you even like Alabama? Maybe stay for a week or two. While you're here, come to the events. That's really where the magic happens. Coffee with friends, if you know, you know. But let's take time to get to know one another. I can't deny that something special, really special, is happening here at Thunder Canyon. And everyone that's supposed to be here is here. But you should know that those who have decided to call Thunder Canyon home, we've gotten to know them over time. I mean, they've been here for years. They volunteered their time, their treasure, and they've helped us build this place. Like, it's thanks to them that we have Thunder Canyon. And the people that are here are like our bonus family. You know, there's the family you were given, and then there's the family that you kind of create. And that's what these people are. They're like family to us. My kid lives here, my family's here, and I'm gonna be a little protective of who we let in. So if you wanna get involved and be part of this community, come for the weekend, become a member. Come to our monthly founders meetings. You know, let's get to know one another first before we rush into something like a long-term lease commitment. And if you think Thunder Canyon's a fit for you, if you like the community, then just know that there's a whole process to being a long-termer here. There's a background check, there's a credit check, there's an income qualification. I mean, the people here are self-supporting through their own contributions. Many of them are retired, but not all of them. And they all have a skill or something that they bring to the table, so that if things really do hit the fan, they're an asset to the community, not a burden to it. John and I get way too much credit for what has happened here at Thunder Canyon. God built the community. He put it on people's hearts to come here. And he's the one that through time has allowed us to kind of see who's here and for what motives, and to just vet everyone. But God gets the credit. And I take that really seriously. As stewards of this community, make no mistake that I will move heaven and earth to protect this community from anyone that would try to harm it, even if that means I have to protect it from you. So to those that have been with us, thank you, thank you, thank you. This wouldn't have been possible without you. And for those that are new and want to come and join, I look forward to getting to know you. You know, we have some events coming up. We have Labor Day, that's on Monday, September 2nd, but we're gonna have events from Friday, August 30th to Tuesday, September 3rd. We have our Palooza, that's over Columbus Day weekend, but we're gonna do fun events that whole week long, beginning Friday, October 11th through Monday, October 14th. And then I'm really excited about this one. Our Election Palooza, that one's starting Friday, November 1st, and it goes all the way to Wednesday, November 6th. And we're gonna watch the election results together. We're gonna, probably be praying for our nation a lot, breaking bread, just sitting across the table and just talking. And I am so looking forward to the Election Palooza. That one's gonna be awesome. I guess the best way I can communicate this message is, why don't we do coffee before we get married? If you're interested in this, if you're new to the community, stay for the weekend, try us out, but let's not rush to get into things, and let's make sure that everyone that's here is supposed to be here. So with that, God bless, and see you in the next video.